This is a trail that's over my house today. I've been watching them for quite some time now. Look at how far and how wide this stretches across the sky here. And as we approach over near where the sun will be setting soon, later in the day, we see that there's a foggy mist that's usually associated with these trails. The purpose of this mist is to block out a lot of the sun's light from reaching the earth. It's called solar radiation management, and the proper term for chemtrails, it's called stratospheric aerosol disbursement. They pump these aerosols up into the sky in order to deflect some of the sun's thermal radiation away from the planet. The problem with these trails, however, is that they are laden with heavy metal particulates, such as aluminum, barium, strontium. They also use ammonium nitrate on occasion if they're trying to generate a cool-down effect. When you mix ammonium nitrate with water, it causes an endothermic reaction, which actually cools down the air masses around it. So using this endothermic reaction, they're able to generate short-term temporary cooldowns, but in the overall effect will create an exponential warming. So these are band-aid solutions that ultimately will not work. For more information on this subject, I recommend visiting the website www.geoengineeringwatch.org for additional details. But keep in mind that this is not the only source where you can find credible information on this topic. There's a 750-page Congressional document in the UN that underlies these programs and outlines them and shows that it's been an ongoing progress for a long time, and this has been discussed. There's also a 2025 owning the weather in 2025, using the weather as a force multiplier. That's another United Nations Congressional document that I recommend anybody should read. This is what's really going on, and we have to expose it for what it is. All our lives we were taught that these are just normal trails left behind by jet aircraft. But I've never seen anything like this before. I don't know if you can say that you have, but I've never seen trails this wide and this thick. And we're starting to measure just what kind of effect it's having by seeing these foggy, hazy, nebulous skies that usually follow after they spray. I'll be coming out in the next couple of hours to see what type of overcast we'll have, but I guarantee you by the time this trail is done, when I come back out here, it's going to be a complete overcast of a foggy, misty haze. It'll be blocking out most of the sun's light. So stand by. We're going to find out what happens later. Please research this issue. It's critical. I'll be coming back out later today to see the overcast, just so I can validate my point here. It's a very lethal experiment, and it needs to be stopped, and awareness needs to be spread on this issue as immediately as possible. My name is Colton Leahy. 20 minutes ago I showed you what my sky looked like. You've seen that there was mostly a blue sky. It's only been 20 minutes. It's the same day, June 26, 2016. It's only been 20 minutes since I stepped outside. I'm going to go out there and show you the difference between the sky now, and I want you to compare it to the sky as I showed you at the first part of this video. I'm going to step outside right now and you can discern for yourself. This is where I was standing when I made my first part of the video, so all I'm going to do is just move the camera up. It's the exact same spot I was standing in, but watch the sky. Not a single shred of blue sky is left. And if we look straight up at the sun, it's all but blocked out. So where did that misty haze come from? Did it just roll in from the ocean? We already looked and seen that the mist was on the sun, where the sun was going to set. I mean, this is worth questioning, wouldn't you say? How does a sky go from almost clearly blue to this messy haze? And as I watch the temperature gauge inside the house, it's dropping. It was at 22 degrees, now it's at 19.4 degrees Celsius and dropping. I don't know what more can be said on this topic. I strongly recommend sharing and raising awareness, and share credible data on this topic. And again, I recommend visiting www.geoengineeringwatch.org for more details.